Hello dear learners, I am Dr. Iram Khan from NCERT New Delhi. In the earlier session, we have discussed about what are audio tools, the concept and educational uses of the audio tools. Today, we will discuss about currently available audio tools both for developing or recording and editing. In today's discussion, we will look on the currently available audio development tools and the currently available audio editing tools. First of all, let us see audio recording tools. Thanks to advances in computer software, it has never been easier to make our own music from home or while traveling rather than in a precise or pricey studio. When it comes to the search for a free and reliable digital audio workstation or DAW to record music, the internet has a lot to offer. But what is the best free recording software? Though free software often lack the advanced functionality of renowned programs like Pro Tools, they still provide options for recording audio, adding effects and cutting waveforms among other basic tasks. Now let us see the first software here, which is Audacity. Audacity is quite possibly the most famous software on this list. Audacity started up as a small time project in 1997. Soon enough, it became the go-to application for anything remotely to do with audio editing, recording and mixing. Audacity is widely used all around the world for various tasks. So, we can do proper audio mixing for our podcasts, convert the old tape into a digital recording. Audacity can also handle extensible plugins. It supports multi-track recordings and include various advanced effects that we normally would not find in a free software like this. We can even use it to remove noise and correct the pitch of a track. In case the desired functionality is not being found, we can install a plugin and extend Audacity's functionality. If we can't find a plugin for what we desire, with the right skill set, we can make our own and make it exactly as we like, all for free. First released in 2000, Audacity has gone to become one of the most popular pieces of free software around, and for good reasons. The open source program gives users a wide range of options for recording and editing audio, all tied together with a simple interface, and everything Audacity has to offer is free of charge compared to other notable DAWs such as Pro Tools and SourceForge. Audacity's layout is very minimalist. There are toolbars for navigating a track, editing it and mixing. When tracks are loaded, they will appear as waveforms and users can edit specific sections for a track by highlighting the appropriate section of the waveform. Of course, no piece of free software is without its shortcomings, and despite Audacity's many virtues, it has some issues. The most notable problem is that Audacity uses destructive editing, which means that when users add effects to a track, they are actually altering the waveform. These changes happen to the original file, so we cannot go back and undo them later. This is not necessarily a problem if we are carrying out simple tasks such as editing pauses out of a podcast, but more complex actions like mixing might be difficult. Now the next software, which is GarageBand. Although Mac operating system is always not the only platform for great software, when it comes to free recording applications, it has the best of the bunch. GarageBand is an Apple exclusive program that gives us a full audio creation suite with features for audio recording, virtual instruments, MIDI editing and even music lessons built right in. Part of the appeal of GarageBand is very simple. Its interface is intuitive and easy to learn, and if we want to record something, we have to just plug in our instrument or device and get started. There is a wide array of virtual amps and effects we can use, as well as drum tracks that sound like they were performed by real musicians. The sound and loop library that's available for editing and into our own tracks is growing all the time, and we can even bring in our iOS devices for wireless control of our setup. GarageBand is the most fully featured free application on this list. While we need to have an Apple device to run it, still it would be hard to find a better application that does not ask us to spend any money. Now let us see the next software, Avid Pro Tools First. Avid Pro Tools First is a limited version of the main Pro Tools and Pro Tools HD applications, but it is still pretty capable in its own right. Aimed at singers, songwriters and musicians who are just getting started with audio recordings or want to try out the software before buying, the main limitation is that we can only store projects in the cloud and they can not exceed 1 GB in total size. We are also limited to 16 simultaneous audio tracks, 4 inputs and 16 instruments. Beyond that, though, the features and capabilities are much the same, giving us a good idea of what the tool can do. For example, we still gain access to 500 MB of bundled loops from leading producers, the Expand 2 multi-timbral music workstation with 20 effects and plugins, and the same support for third-party interface systems as the premium versions. One upside of not having quite so many features as the premium editions of Pro Tools is that Pro Tools First has less strenuous system requirements. It only needs an Intel Core 2 Duo processor with 2 GB of RAM and 15.5 GB of install space. It has an option of upgradation to the standard or HD version further down the line on payment basis. Now let us see the next software, which is Ardor. Ardor is an open source DAW designed for Linux and available for Mac operating system and Windows. Its developer Paul Davis also invented the Jack sound server for Linux and worked previously as one of the original programmers at Amazon. Ardor features highly versatile multi-track recording features that include the ability to import video from film scoring purposes to record and edit either non-destructively or destructively, and to prepare any combination of individual tracks for recording. Its use of Jack makes it compatible with a number of outside applications as well. However, unlike other DAWs, Ardor does not come with any built-in effects or instruments and relies instead on the installation of third-party software. The next software here is Sine Wave Podium. In 2005, programmer Fritz Nielsen left his position as a user interface designer with TC Electronic to focus his efforts on a recording application he began developing back in the early 90s. Nielsen started a company called Sine Wave and released a program called Podium, a fully functional DAW with a 64-bit sound engine, MIDI capabilities, VST and third-party plugin compatibility, and a number of other advanced features. It was also priced at a mere amount. Sine Wave now offers a free version of its software called Podium Free. Granted, it comes with some limitations. Sine Wave has disabled Podium's multiprocessing capabilities, which hinders the program's performance under pressure and its surrounding sound playback capabilities. Otherwise, though Podium Free is identical to Podium, a program that takes some getting used to. Once users learn how to use it, however, they will find that Podium Free offers an interface that excels in terms of customization, while offering a suite of effects and other features are at par with premium DAWs. The program also never times out or displays a nag screen, and Nielsen regularly updates the software to fix bugs and known issues. Now let us discuss few of the audio editing tools. Here also the name of Audacity comes first. Let us see Audacity. Audacity is flexible and powerful, one of the very best free audio editor available. It is available for any desktop platform. Then Audacity can be our first choice free audio editor. It has a huge following and it is one that is entirely justified. It is a powerful tool that is even better than some paid products, and although the interface might initially seem slightly intimidating, it's actually surprisingly approachable even for beginners. Audacity is equipped with an extensive suite of built-in tools, enabling us to edit pre-recorded files, capture sound through an attached microphone, or even stream music and podcasts. There is support for a wide range of audio formats for both importing and exporting, and the range of built-in effects is impressive. There is also a great selection of third-party plugins to make it even more versatile, and a comprehensive manual is available to help us to get to grips with the more complicated aspects of the program. Its sheer power and incredible set of features make Audacity the best free audio editor we can download today. Now let us see the next software, which is Ocean Audio. Ocean Audio is another powerful audio editor, but it is easier to master than Audacity. Like Audacity, Ocean Audio is available for multiple platforms like Windows, Linux and Mac operating system. While not bursting with features, it is a great tool for everyday audio editing. Real-time effect previewing should help to speed up our work, as there is no need to apply a change just to try it out, and a highly precise selection tools make it easy to apply the same effect to multiple sections of a file. We can use Ocean Audio to work with locally stored files or even open those hosted online. The audio editor's somewhat sparse interface quickly becomes a joy to use, and if we spend a little time familiarizing ourselves with the keyboard shortcuts, we should fly through common tasks in no time. Ocean Audio offers good range of effects with more available as plugins, and there is even the option of exporting our creations as a ringtone on our phone. The next software is Free Audio Editor, which makes editing as simple as possible. There are several programs named Free Audio Editor, but not particularly helpful for users. Unlike Audacity, this software won't help us create and master note perfect recordings or eliminate background noise, but that's not what it's designed for. Free Audio Editor makes trimming and converting sound files as straightforward as possible, even for people who have never used a similar program before. Free Audio Editor's interface is a simple icon-driven affair. With no potentially confusing menus and drop-down lists, the main attraction is a simple cutting tool. But Free Audio Editor also includes an excellent metadata editor for music files and a great selection of export formats, so we can store tracks in a format suitable for our playback device of choice. Now the next software, which is Ashampu Music Studio. It is not just an audio editor. Ashampu Music Studio is a full media player, well designed and easy to use, includes media management tools, single track editor. The first thing which can be noticed about Ashampu Music Studio is that it looks great. The only indication that it is a free software is a tiny ad at the bottom of the interface for Ashampu Music Studio 7 and is extremely easy to use. The editor itself is simpler than Audacity's, not least because it only offers a single track. but it is ideal for smaller tasks like splitting a file, trimming it, or normalizing its volume. A shampoo music studio includes cut, copy and paste tools, and although there are no advanced noise reduction tools or other corrective filters, it has everything we need for basic editing. As the name suggests, this software is designed with music in mind and includes several additional tools for playing and managing our songs. We can build playlists by importing individual tracks or whole folders and rip audio from videos already stored on our PC, as there is no facility for downloading them. Music Studio can also edit metadata tags, convert between common formats and check files for missing or corrupt metadata. Now the next software in line is Aquastica Basic Edition. Aquastica Basic Edition is a more advanced editor offering mastering with effect layering. It provides non-destructive editing. It is easy to navigate. Free version in Limbo Aquastica Basic Edition is a particularly great audio editor if we are looking for a tool for producing music. Not only we can make our own recordings and open files from our PC, but also can import tracks straight from CDs, edit them and export them in the format of our choice. Unfortunately, there is no free edition of Aquastica 7. Opting for the free version means missing out on options such as a multi-track editor and support for 7.1 surrounded sound, but we still get a lot to play with. It has a very professional look and feel, and the effect chain and area where we can build up and play with a layered series of filters is a particular highlight. There is a support for DirectX and VST plugins, so we can easily expand the program's repertoire. If we want to get a taste for music editing with the freedom of moving beyond the basics when we feel ready, Aquastica Basic Edition is an excellent starting point. But for now, this software is only available for Windows. So my dear learners, let us summarize today's discussion. Using various audio recording or development software and audio editing software enable the teachers as well as students to make the teaching learning process more effective by the self-developed audio clips. This is economical and can be useful for the differently abled too. The use of these software is very easy and self-directing. Normally, a user-friendly manual is provided with every software. So my dear learners, today we have discussed about some of the currently available audio development and editing tools. Hope things are clear to you and you will apply this knowledge to enhance your abilities in your future endeavors. Wish you happy learning. Thank you.